What's happening, y'all? It's your man Earl, episode 324. It's Monday, November 20th on the docket, and we are rolling hard. What are we talking about? For the month of November, we are looking at 30 straight days of sales tips. So if you're a business owner, stylist, barber, have your own barber shop, traditional brick and mortar, which is what we have. If you sell a service, if you're into lawn care, if you are into boutique items, like you're knitting or you're making stickers, or whatever thing that you are into, first of all, I'm proud of you. You are doing the right thing by becoming financially independent. Now the next level is how to sell what you make. Okay, so these 30 days, I'm giving you 30 days of sales tips, trainings, secrets that I have learned over the last 30 years of being in business for myself. Okay, so here we are, and once again we are in the Little Red Book of Selling, Jeffrey Gitomer's book. We have it available in the bookstore, so you're welcome to come by and snatch it up. Alrighty, let's roll. We are on page 124 in the book, principle number 8. If you can make them laugh, you can make them buy. Now, I could just start right there. Humor, and I like how he says this. He says this. He says, humor is the highest form of language mastery. Now, you think about that. Humor is one of the highest forms of language mastery. Now, let's think about this for a moment. Think about the comedians that we know. Okay? People pay a lot of money to go see comedians. Why? Because they have mastered the language of humor. Okay? Just let that sit for a moment. Humor is the highest form, or he's saying it's the highest form. I say one of the highest forms, because I believe the gospel is the highest form of language mastery. Okay? Humor is the highest form of language mastery. Well, Earl, why do you say the gospel is right up there? Because you got to be able to explain God. You got to be able to explain the Most High God. You got to be able to explain Yeshua, and you got to be able to explain the Holy Spirit. And that's not using big words. It's using, once again, communication. And we spend a lot of time just mastering the basics. Okay? Now, there are two ways of looking at humor. Quote unquote, people tell jokes or with punchlines, or people tell stories. All right? Jokes are the ones that have punchlines. Stories take you through a series of humorous events. All right? Listen to this. Making people smile, making people laugh, making people chuckle, making people laugh, puts them at ease, and creates an atmosphere more conducive for what? Agreement and like-mindedness. Okay? If we can get people to agree with our humor, then they are more likely to agree with purchasing your product, service. Okay? Once again, if people can agree with your humor, they are more likely to agree with purchasing your product or service. Once again, people don't like to be sold. People enjoy buying. Now, here is a crucial point. Brother Earl, what should we be laughing about? Okay. Should we poke jokes at them, or poke jokes at other people, or poke jokes at a particular group of people, or ethnicity, or gender? All right. Here's the secret. Pick something that's personal to you. If it's about you, it's comfortable to you. All right. Here's another tip. Keep it clean, real clean. All right. I tell you right now, avoid ethnic, avoid gender. My personal recommendation, leave it alone, because that's a, it's like religion, politics. Now we live in an environment where it's gender and all kinds of stuff, and I don't want to get started on that, because guess what? I have a biblical worldview, so you know where I'm going. All right? Humor should not be drug out or drag it out. All right? You use it once or twice as a tool, and then you move forward into what you are there to do. Okay? Once again, humor is not to be 4 hours and selling is 2 hours. It's meant to be Use strategically to break the ice, to create relationship, to create an environment of agreement. Okay? Brother Earl, I'm not funny. Good. Become a student of humor. Visit comedy clubs. Watch comedy shows on TV. Read joke books is another one that people miss. Carry or now download or listen to your favorite comedians in the car when you're on your sales routes, okay? Start looking for humor in your own everyday life. That is a secret, all right? Here's one. Practice exaggerating your gestures and experimenting with your posture. A lot of humor is body language humor. A lot of humor is body language humor. Learn to be funny without saying a word. That's a big one, okay? I'm going to say this and we're done. Oh, I like this. I like this. You ready? You use humor when you are the master of knowing your own product or service or industry. That's big. Knowing your customers and his business or her business, and knowing the science of selling. I'm going to say that again and I'm done. Episode 324, add a touch of humor. You use humor when you are the master of knowing your own product, service, and industry, and knowing your customer and his or her business, and knowing the science of selling. Add a touch of humor to break the ice, to create an environment of agreement. If they laugh at your humor, then they are more likely to buy from you. God bless you. God keep you. Episode 324, add a touch of humor. Peace.